My name is Ori Hamond. I was born and raised in San Diego to warm and loving Israeli parents. In our house, we always spoke Hebrew. We welcomed guests on Shabbat and holidays, and we visited Israel almost every summer. I attended Jewish schools, including Swal San Diego Hebrew Day School, Chabad Hebrew Academy, and the San Diego Jewish Academy. Throughout high school, I attended APAC conventions and the Saban Leadership Seminar in Washington. I was also part of the San Diego Jewish Academy Israel Club and was twice awarded the Theodore Herzl Award, given to the student who is recognized by staff as the best Israel advocate. My connection to Israel became stronger after our family moved there for 2 years. I learned in Kiryat Tivon, near Haifa, where I built friendships, improved my Hebrew, and fell in love with the country. When we moved back to San Diego, I immediately joined the Tzofim, Israeli Scouts, first as a chanich, a participant, and later as a madrich or a counselor, and then a rashgad, a unit head. Ever since the 5th grade, I wanted to move back to Israel and join the IDF. In the 12th grade, I attended several seminars led by Garin Tzabar, a program that helps Jews in the diaspora serve in the IDF, eventually leading me to draft to the army. On the 30th of June 2019, I made Aliyah, and on the 15th of August, I began the process of becoming a soldier. On the 1st of December 2019, I joined the Golani Brigade as a combat soldier. My unit had an educational tour scheduled in Jerusalem, February 5th through 6th of 2020. Just before arriving at the ceremony at the Western Wall, I was injured in an act of terror, a car ramming. It was just 3 hours before the tekes, the ceremony, and I did not want to miss it. I was immediately rushed to Hadassah Ein Kerem Hospital, where I received treatment. As soon as I got to the hospital and my parents were notified, my mother told me that my dad would be at the hospital soon, since he had just arrived to surprise me at the ceremony. Rather than stay in San Diego, my mother decided to fly to Israel, leaving my younger brother and younger sister with close family friends. My parents received calls from all over, including the chairman of the Jewish Agency for Israel, Mr. Yitzhak Herzog, who was scheduled to visit the San Diego Jewish Academy, with Michael Jesser, the CEO of the Federation. Because my mother works at the SDJA, she was able to meet them a few hours before her flight. The community in San Diego arranged a fundraiser to support my family, and within 24 hours, $11,000 was raised. My mother had arrived in Israel 70 hours after I was injured and stayed with me for the 5 weeks of my recovery. In addition to my commanders and my friends from Golani, thanks to the Federation, I received so much support from the Jewish Agency for Israel, and specifically from Wings, an organization generously supported by the Federation that helps lone soldiers like me. I realized how important this support was during my recovery. Just a few hours after I was brought to Hadassah, the director of Wings and the international director of Garin Tzabar came to visit and support my father and me. During my 4 weeks of rehabilitation at Sheba Hospital, Wings staff and Mr. Herzog visited me several times and was in constant communication with my mom. Before leaving the hospital, Mr. Herzog invited me to take part in the Memorial Day service at the Jewish Agency for Israel in Jerusalem to give a speech and light a torch. I was both honored to take part in this special event and share my personal story. It was not an easy journey, but I had a purpose. I had a mission to become a combat soldier and to succeed in the military. I thank God every single day for watching over me. Almost 3 months after the attack, I was able to go back to Golani, but to a different position. Today, I am very proud to serve in the IDF and thankful to the Wings program that supported me along the way. Being a lone soldier is not easy, especially since I have such a warm and loving family. The Jewish Agency and Wings supported me along the way, and I am very grateful for that. Our local Jewish Federation and Jewish Agency are my family for life. Thank you very much.